Tell you a story. It's about how everything began. Not with grand plans or big dreams, but a bit of muddy water, a few plants, and a whole lot of love. There was a young couple named David and Kaylee. They were full of hope and busy days raising their two young girls, Rihanna and Brooke. Life wasn't always easy, and the sort of chaos that only a happy family knows. David worked hard at a timber company during the day, and when the sun went down, he went off to college in the evening studying for his HND in computing, which he completed. He dreamed of a better future for his family, one where he could do what he loved and still have time for Kaylee and the girls. Then, September, he made a brave decision. He decided to leave his job, take 1 year to study full-time and turn the HND into a full degree. Kaylee, the ever-steady hand and heart, worked at an estate agent's, keeping everything ticking over with warmth and determination. Then came spring. David and Kaylee's brother were asked to help clear out a couple of lakes for someone they knew in a little place called Osgerby. As they worked knee-deep in water, weeds, David noticed how much living stuff they were pulling out from the oxygenating plants, lilies to reeds. What a waste, he thought. These could be useful to someone. That tiny thought was a seed. Little did we know what it was to come. He decided to try selling a few of the plants online just to see if anyone would want them. The plan was simple. Make a little bit of extra money, enough to treat Kaylee and the girls to a few days out, maybe a picnic by the coast or even an ice cream on the pier. But oh dear, life was a funny way of surprising us. What started as a few orders turned into a flood. The orders came in thick and fast. Then they could have more than they could have ever imagined. Before long, the house didn't look much like an ordinary home anymore. There were boxes and bubble wrap stacked in corners. The kitchen table was being used as a workstation covered in bunches of oxygenating plants and potted plants. The cooker was covered in parcels. Poor Kaylee struggled to even make a meal, and trying to keep on top of the housework was completely crazy. Out in the garden, a polytunnel appeared. At first one, then another. More plants arrived, more customers waited, and the dream began to grow bigger than either of them had ever expected. Poor David had to make another big decision. College books were closed and the degree had to wait. There were simply too many orders to pack, too many plants to tend, and too much work to be done. The next part of the story, well, that's when things really start to blossom. Keep watching for the next instalment.